All right, so welcome back to Stride Season 3, Episode 2. Today, we're gonna go check out Spawn because Missing has left a little present there for us for Valentine. So we're gonna go check it out to Spawn. Okay, so supposedly somewhere up here by the big old center point of this beautiful map. Beautiful is a strange statement considering that we have some weird chunk generation occurring. What do you got? Oh, I think this is all the stuff up here. Let's see, how do we get up here? Okay, let's see. Here's mine. All right, what do we got? There's a lot of cookies. Oh my god. I mean, she has been AFK a large amount the last while. She's literally spent the last week AFK at her bone meal farm so that she can get all of these cookies. My food problem is solved. I no longer have to steal. I mean, I didn't do anything. I didn't take no cows from Runeless's house. Flowers actually super useful because I kind of need those for making glass. And the cake. Cake is always good. Cake is awesome. Everybody loves cake. Who doesn't love cake? If you don't love cake, I'm gonna hunt you down. Dude, dirt, do not eat. That doesn't look like dirt. Okay, so as we slowly trample through the Nether, I'm going to explain a little bit what I want to do today. I think I want to make, well, this path that I'm walking on right now a little bit better. I'd like to make it so I can actually walk and get rid of these slow soul sand patches. Wow, my brain is just not working today. And maybe clean up. Well, I already started cleaning this up clearly. I just want to maybe do a little bit more decoration in this area. Maybe get a little more concrete to fill the wall in a little bit better. And I have been doing a little upgrading of my tools. I did that on a live stream, which would be yesterday as of today, but not going to be yesterday relative to when this video comes out. But it's yesterday for me. I did a live stream where I upgraded all of these tools. Highly recommend going to checking that out. It was actually a pretty fun live stream. I streamed for way longer than I intended to. Like way longer than I intended to. But I had good fun with a bunch of other members. Just chilling up on the mob farm. A lot of killing each other. I died a couple of times because I just walked off the edge. But I got prot 4 armor. Except for my boots. My boots are the only thing that I don't have prot for. I've got a silk touch pickaxe. I've got a sharpness 3 sweeping edge and looting 2 sword. I didn't get looting 3 because of course I didn't. Terrible axe roll. I got a efficiency 3, breaking 3 shovel, and I just threw whatever else I had in here, which might trash. I have an unbreaking 3 chest plate too, but I don't need that because I have a breaking white chest plate. We got a bunch of cakes though, so we can place these about on my my kitchen area. Just cakes, cake galore, and then we can put a bunch of cookies in a cookie box. Cookie jar, even better name, cookie jar. Okay, with these flowers, we're gonna store these up because those are good for making glass. Cause for our shops this season, everybody got a signed shop. I got enchantment books, I believe it was, and glass is my other one. So we're gonna have to build some sort of a dye farm in the distant future, not anytime soon. And we have enchantment books, which I personally think that we should get the enchantment book shop done as quickly as we can because that's a pretty hot commodity. Enchantment books are always needed. Everybody needs enchantment books. You die, you lose all your stuff, you got to go get enchantment books. And you don't want to go through the hassle of doing villagers to get that. Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm going to do that hassle for everybody else. Woohoo. So I think we should do that. Maybe not today. We'll see. I don't really know if I feel like doing with villagers today. Whoever feels like dealing with villagers, like, let's be honest. Nobody does. Villagers are the worst. Okay, so getting into actually what I want to do, we're going to have to go collect some deep slate because I don't think a stack, or well, I guess 3 stacks might do it. I don't think 3 stacks is going to do it, but we have more like 4 stacks. But I still don't think this is going to do it for enough to finish the path to my house and technically to Runeless's house because I did connect his portal up because it's really treacherous. The Nether is dangerous. I've died in there multiple times. I've been stuck in death loops and multiple other members have been stuck in death loops, especially the skeletons because the soul sand is like everywhere and it's stupid and nobody likes it. Okay, so if we go up here, we're going to leave these stairs for now because we'll come back and do them after. We're just going to go upstairs and we're just going to dig this all the way down, just like this, just all the way down. Skeleton, excuse me, going through. But you die. Thank you. Yeah, we got some uninvited guests. I think that will pretty much do it. We think we need to extend the end at the other side just a hair bit more. So we're going to get a little bit more deep slate and I'll be right back. Okay, so for the plan extension 2.0, because I already explained the plan, but see that right there? That plan? I'm taking it and throwing it out the window, okay? We're doing something completely different. We're going to go to the shopping district and we're going to select ourselves a plot so that we can get an area pre-selected before the hype comes through and chooses all the good spots, you know? Time-lapse time. So I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. It literally is boring as ever, and it looks like I'm 3D printing this beautiful building right here. So yeah, it's done. The only thing that needs to be done now is, well, I'm missing one piece of carpet, but we need to actually stock it up, and I guess I'm missing, there's supposed to be glass here because I have the glass shop this season, and I also have the enchantment book. So we got our little section here for glass. We got like a little, I've designed it more like a little mini mall kind of thing, if you want to call it a mini mall. We've got the glass section here with all the glass. We got the enchantment book section. We have the section for both cursed books. I like the little red detail I put in the floor here, kind of showing like the bad books. I got space here for armor stands because, you know, it's an enchantment book store because you got enchantment books, so maybe enchantments would look on armor would look cool. So maybe like a netherite one, a diamond one, maybe even like a chainmail one or something, you know? I don't know, we'll see. But I got all these bookshelves, and I think I want to store them in bookshelves rather than straight up chests, because I think it just looked cooler doing it that way, honestly. Like it just feels cooler. And we could just shove the books in here. I need to figure out a way to label them so people know what's where, like signage, some shape or form, so that people understand where each item is, what the books are. We could even do like a top-down map, like an actual proper map somewhere on the world. We do an actual map, and then we label where everything is, so that people can just like a little map. You know how malls have those maps that you can walk up on and it shows you where things are? We can have something like that for in here, so it tells you where the different stuff is. So like this one's prot 4, this one's unbreaking 3, this one's mending, right? Another thing is I want to do the more important books, the ones that are most likely to be used, like mending, unbreaking, and like efficiency and stuff like that, to use up maybe these little tables here. And probably, actually, you know what, better yet, instead of using over here, if we use this section for the important stuff, that way we can have one entire shelf dedicated to each of those items, like prot 4, efficiency 5, unbreaking, mending, yada yada yada. And then we can have all the random other ones that people might want, because who knows who's going to want projectile protection? Like, who uses projectile? I don't get it. Why would you? It's not very helpful unless you're throwing ender pearls or something. Or fire protection. Fire protection's not a bad one, but we got all these random little slots, but I quite like it. Otherwise, it's a very nice little design for a house. We got the staff only area back here, so I can access the storage for the glass, so I can fill it up and keep it stocked, so that we have a backlog for when people take out of this chest, it automatically refills back up. This area, I'm going to have access to the basement. I'm going to dig out a basement. That way I can store more enchantment books down in the basement, and I can just go out down there and grab as needed to restock the shelves. And same with the glass. I need access to the same, because this back here has the exact same thing as over here. It's just I don't have any door space to get into the back here, so we're going to have to dig in from the bottom to get over there. But I think that's pretty good. I've even set a price. I got 2 diamonds P stack. It's supposed to be per stack. I don't know why it says that. Let's fix that. 2 diamonds per stack. I don't know if that's a good price or not. I might change it, especially early on. I might make it a little bit more, because it's a lot more work early on to collect sand and then smelt it. But we got to build a super smelter before we really start selling glass. The first thing we're probably going to start selling is enchantment books, probably the basic stuff that people would need. We're going to have to make a villager trading hall for that, but we are going to team up with Runeless to do that, because he's going to build a raid farm, and he has the villager trading hall thing, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna team up with him and Lils. Lils is just there because she needs totems for her shop. But yes, we gotta team up to make it work well, and I think that would work well. There's obviously more work to do with the base. I'm sorry, it's 5:30 in the morning and I haven't slept. I can't talk. We still have to fix up the terrain. Very classic fashion of me not to finish the terrain around the build, just plop it down and forget about the terrain all around it, my house. But we're gonna come back through with a bunch of red sand and fill it up so the terrain fits a little bit better with the build, because it doesn't, just simply put, it doesn't fit. But this is what the build looks like from above. I got some color in there, some greenery, and then some just bits and bobs on the roof to really just give it a little bit more detail, because it looked boring without it. And I quite like it. I think it's a really nice build. I mean, you guys can let me know what you think of it down in the comments, because, and to add a little bit of lore, I'm gonna start it as a kind of company style thing, so we get a little lore in here. I'm not good with making lore, I'm gonna tell you that right now. But this is essentially going to be the STP Foundation. STP, as in sub to Plinko, but we don't talk about that problem. Self-promotion. STP Foundation. It's the same style. I have a bunch of buildings already designed relatively based around STP Foundation. So they're all working off of the same like color scheme with like the cyan, the gray, the like this, and like the towers and stuff are all the same. It all works together. And I even have for the mega build that I kind of want to start making progress on. Who knows how much progress we'll actually get before the season ends, but I want to build kind of like a mini little city area maybe over where I'm living, just kind of along the coast maybe. But I have a tower, a headquarters tower designed. I just am not gonna build it anytime soon because if I don't have shulker boxes, it's gonna drive me crazy. I had to move so many materials for this back and forth. It was not fun. I mean, you know, I made a little bit of progress off camera. Maybe just a little bit. Tiny itsy bitsy tiny bit. So I died again, figures, but I ended up losing some of my tools again, so I had to remake a new shovel. So this is like my 4th shovel or something ridiculous. I upgraded my armor. I had to make a new helmet because I lost my helmet again. So I got a new helmet. This hasn't been enchanted. It was full prot 4 like amazing helmet, but nope, now it's just a plain old netherite helmet with nothing better, just nothing better. That's all. But yeah, I did that on a live stream and it was pretty okay. And some other peculiar, that's my face, well, really close. Other strange things occurred. Lil's was gonna chop down a bit of a jungle and I was bored towards the end of my live stream, so I decided to give her a little bit of a hand. And then Kipper, who would have thought? Such a man is such an arsonist. The man burnt down most of the forest, which to be fair, helped in Lil's case because she needed to remove the entire jungle anyway, and the fire did most of the work. Which, I mean, it worked out well for her. She's got her space for her project that I'm not gonna say what is, and Kipper got his arson thirst fulfilled. I think this is where I'm going to end this episode. If you enjoyed the time lapse, if you like this beautiful shop that I made here, let me know. Let me know if there's anything I could do to change it. Like, I need to fill this wall. This wall feels like very plain and boring, and I feel like I should add stuff. I don't want to add windows to this building. The whole point in this building is not to have windows. It's supposed to feel like a mall. When have you ever seen a mall with windows? I'm gonna tell you, you haven't seen a mall with windows. Maybe they have windows in the roof, maybe not on the walls. Not much for windows on the walls. So we don't got windows on the walls. It's very enclosed. You can't tell what time of day it is outside. Makes you feel like you've been shopping in here for minutes instead of hours. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.